Alright, so welcome back to my channel, you guys. I am very excited because if you guys don't know at this point what my favorite drugstore brand is, do you even watch my channel? Honestly, but it's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle Concealer. I have been waiting to do a review on this for such a long time. They used to have shades back then. I do think they had like 4 or 5 shades, but none of them fit my skin tone. But they did come out with 4 new shades. Let me go ahead and tell you guys what they are. Okay, so they did come out with the shades Golden, Caramel, Tan, and also Hazelnut. I did pick up the shade Caramel, which I think is like the perfect shade for my under eye area. But if you guys want to stick around and see what it looks like on my face and if I love it or not, then go ahead and keep on watching. So before I go ahead and apply it on my face, I'm going to read its claims. So it does claim that it erases dark circles and also fine lines, and it diminishes puffiness. So those are the only claims I can read on here right now. Let's go ahead and open it up. So this is what it looks like. I really do love the packaging. I also do know some people are very, what's the word, antibacterial. I also do know it has a sponge applicator up here, which some people do have a phobia about. But when I read on the packaging, it said it has an antimicrobial system. So I'm guessing that kind of gets rid of bacteria spreading on your face. But let's go ahead and twist it up and apply it because I'm so ready to put it on. So I'm still clicking. It hasn't come up yet. Okay, I'll just sit here and keep twisting it. No big deal. Okay, so it finally did come up after like 500 clicks. So let's go ahead and apply it on the face. So I'm really liking how it's applying on the face. It just glides onto the skin. But so far I really do like the consistency. Okay, so this is what caramel looks like on the skin. I will say like it's a perfect shade. It's not too light, it's not too dark. It's just like the perfect highlighting shade. But let me go ahead and blend it out with my beauty blender. So I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but it looks so nice on my skin. Like it blended out really well. Looks really beautiful and flawless. Like I am obsessed. And y'all know I love my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, but this one may just go ahead and take the cake. So after blending out the concealer, I will say one thing, it looks absolutely flawless, and also it does kind of have like a matte coverage. It's not as dewy as my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. It has more of a matte coverage, but it also covers my dark circles and everything on my face. I think it looks absolutely good and flawless. I just cannot stop saying that word, flawless. But let me go ahead and use my Luscious by Lynn ACC Cosmetics powder underneath my eyes just to set my concealer. Okay, so y'all already know the drill. What I'm going to do now, just let it bake for 10 minutes or so. Then I'll be right back to let you guys know my final thoughts on this concealer. So see you guys in a second. Okay, so it's about time to brush the powder off my face. I always go ahead and use my e.l.f. blush brush, which is my favorite brush to use. So let's go ahead and brush it off the face. Okay, so once I remove the powder, I do have a lot to say about this concealer, but I'm going to save it for when I finish the rest of my face and tell you guys what I finally think about it. But I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so I'm back with my final thoughts on the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle Concealer. Such a long name. I will say this foundation, I do like it, but I don't love it for a lot of reasons. One, it's a little bit too matte for my under eye. I did find it was a little bit drying. It wasn't as creamy as my Maybelline Fit Me, which I will say is still my favorite concealer from Maybelline. I love how radiant it is and also very creamy, but it doesn't make me oily throughout the day. This one's a little bit too matte, but it also gives me a lot of coverage underneath my eyes, cover up my dark circles. It applies so beautiful, so I won't say I do not like this whatsoever. I still like it, but it's just not my favorite when it comes to drugstore. And one thing I will say also is I do like the sponge applicator. It just applied it really well, and a little product does go a long way because you are using the sponge. So apply a little bit, you don't need too much, so on. But nonetheless, it's still a very beautiful concealer, and I do think you guys should go out and get it. You guys know I love Maybelline so much because they're very inclusive. They have so many different shades. Every time I walk up to the little display in Walmart or wherever I go, it's just so many beautiful shades out there, and I really do appreciate that. So I really do hope you guys enjoy enjoyed this video, please let me know down below how you feel about this concealer, and also let me know what else you plan on picking up in the drugstore, because there's so many new products out there. But I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.